Hey friends, I cannot believe it is the start of summer for most people. This spring semester definitely flew by. I know a lot of people who will be taking a summer school course, and since I was in that position last year, I thought I would share some of my tips that helped me through that time. Most of these courses are pretty short, condensed versions of a normal semester course, which means you're having to cram everything into either a 3-week or 6-week course, which sounds a little crazy if you ask me, but it can be done, so let's dive into what helped me survive. First things first, you have to be 100% committed. People who take summer classes at college are not there to joke around, so make sure you are okay with possibly giving up your social life, the beach, and usually weekends as well, and any other activities. It is easier to do this if you remind yourself of the payoff in the end. Tip number 1, make sure you're aware and have checked to see if your professor has emailed the class any information before the class has started. I have had multiple classes where work is due on the first day of class and have had other professors send us the syllabus and tentative schedule. It is always a good idea to look it over and start creating a study schedule for yourself. A planner can really come in handy during these quick classes. So make sure you check out my last video where I share some planner tips that may help you during this hectic time. Tip number 2, stay on top of all reading assignments and homework. I know I already stressed this during the normal semester, but when taking a fast-paced course like this, it is important to stay on top of your work. There is no real way to play catch-up since you are usually moving through a few chapters per day. I know it can be difficult after sitting in a classroom for a few hours and having to come home just to turn right around and read and work, but once you know your reading assignment for that night, go home, take a break, grab a snack and your book, and go sit by the pool and enjoy the sun while studying. Once you find a routine that works best for you, this will become a lot easier to sit down and get your work done. Tip number 3, do not be afraid to talk to your professor. With these shorter classes, information is flying every which way, and it is easy to get confused, so do not be afraid to ask questions. Email the professor or talk to them after class or during office hours. I know for a fact that they want to help you, and more times than not, a question that you have is probably one another student has as well. Tip number 4, you know the type of student you are and what you need to do to succeed, so make sure you stick to that. For myself, I had to dedicate an additional 3 to 4 hours per night to studying, which meant that I had no real social life during this time. This tip sort of coincides with tip 1, but make sure to plan out your days of what you need to do and what you need to get done so that you can succeed and be the best possible student. Tip number 5, I have found that summer courses or quick courses that are only 3 or 6 weeks are the best time to find a study partner or study groups. This is mostly because the students who are taking these classes want that A and aren't there to mess around. They all mean business, so I would definitely try and get a study group if it is possible. So those are just 5 tips that really helped me during this time and things that I learned. I definitely recommend taking a summer course if it is possible. You will definitely feel a lot more accomplished in the end knowing that you were able to get through it and you survived it. So good luck if you are going to be taking a summer school course this year. I know everyone will do great. Just stay focused and remember it is for your future. I will see you all in next week's video, but I hope you all have a great week.